Okay, so we do have TechnoBoy, the purple Protoss, versus TenryuRH, the red Zerg, on Metalopolis. So this game will all depend really on the spawns of our players. It will depend on the type of spawns that we'll see very shortly. Okay, so we do have TechnoBoy, the purple Protoss, spawning in the 9 o'clock position, and Relentless Heroes, TenryuRH, spawning in the 3 o'clock position. So they are cross positioned, so it'll be nice to see what kind of play we do see from both players. Be sure to probably see a fast expansion from TenryuRH, probably 15 hatch first before pool. It is to seem to be the standard play from most players. Zerg players versus Protoss. Okay, so we'll see here what it does look like. TechnoBoy putting his pylon down on the low ground here, so maybe seeing a Forge First fast expand from Techno, sending his probe around to check for overlords to try and get an easy scout on where his opponent is. He does send his probe first to close positions, does not see in there, and does not see his overlord, so he'll probably be able to determine that he is cross positioned right now. And putting down his building, we'll see, and it is a forge, so it does look like a forge first. See if he will do a fast expand or maybe do some funky cannon play here onto TenryuRH. He does not see that drone come down, but the drone is now going to throw down his hatch. That is a 14 hatch actually, and this drone going down as well to go for a scout. Techno seeing that he does a hatch first build, and we'll be seeing if he does some kind of funky, and there goes a pylon behind the mineral line, so we'll see, will it be some funky kind of cannon play behind the natural here. TenryuRH going down to scout behind, or it does look like he's just looking to hold position in the mineral, into the ramp to see what TechnoBoy is doing. And you do see TechnoBoy throwing down 1 cannon and 2 cannons in the mineral line of TenryuRH. Oh, and there is the cancel on the hatch and the cancel on the cannons. So interesting play by both players there, deciding to cancel the hatchery actually instead of trying to fight off those cannons. But it does look like TenryuRH may be holding. Oh no, he's actually not pulling up his minerals. He does decide to take the hatchery instead at the gold position. Interesting play. And Techno does scout that by taking the tower, so he does see that there is a hatchery at the gold. So looks like we'll be seeing a pylon be put at the zone on the tower, but he does take his expansion also as well. Photon gun going down in his natural to secure from any kind of Zerglings to come and attack him. We do see 2 Zerglings coming out, making their way across to TechnoBoy's base. See what kind of damage they can do, but with that cannon, it doesn't look like they'll be able to do too much damage. There is a cannon going down there by the watchtower for Techno. These Zerglings will be able to pick it off and just cancel it in time though. But another one going up instead at the Zelnam tower. And another cancel going down by Techno. So cannon play doesn't look like it worked out too much for Techno. TenryuRH able to use his queen to pick off that cannon and the pylon from the high ground. And now a gateway coming up and a drone transfer. We do a quick look at the harvester tab, and Techno is ahead. 22 harvesters to 19 harvesters from TenryuRH. A couple of Zerglings coming across, and so we do have 8 Zerglings coming across to TechnoBoy's base. But with that cannon there, they probably won't be able to do too much damage. He's going to want to put another cannon around, and it does put one in his mineral line as well to defend from those Zerglings. And another cannon as well at his front. And using his probes to attack these Zerglings. You want to try and run them back to where the other cannon is. The cannon is able to finish and pick off a couple of Zerglings there, and he's able to take out that cannon instead. And now these probes are going to run away to try and hide by their photon cannon, while these Zerglings pick at the nexus of TechnoBoy. And all the while, we do see that TenryuRH has a lair, and he is putting his second extractor up with a Roach Warren as well, and taking his natural as his third base. Again, the pylon of Techno is still hanging out there, so he may be able to make use of that. Although the Queen does know about it because, although TenryuRH does know about it because the Queen picked at it a little bit before. And an evolution chamber going down for TenryuRH at his gold base. And see the damage put them on about even footing with harvesters. So not too much there damage done by TenryuRH. He has pulled up his minerals to about 800 now, so he's gonna need to do something about that. And Techno is mining off 2 gas, but not really doing too much with it. Twilight Council is up, 1 gate, 1 forge. Cybernetics core is Chrono boosting 4 units out. Spore Crawler going up in the expansion, gold expansion of TenryuRH. Okay, it does look like we have 3 roaches in production for TenryuRH, so probably be using those for defense here. And Zergling speed also on the way. And it does look like we do have a Dark Shrine from TechnoBoy with another 3 gateways going down as well. A couple of Zerglings, 6 Zerglings coming across the map. Gonna look to do a little bit of poking. But not too sure how much damage they can really do. There's 2 cannons in the front as well as 1 cannon in the mineral line. Those 3 roaches as well will be able to help out. Oh, we do have 13 roaches in production for TenryuRH. That may be a little bit of trouble for Techno if they do get into his base here. Those roaches picking off at this pylon here. The Stalker just trying to pick up that roach, but it does look like he does have big range advantage. Taking out that cannon, that pylon, but luckily with another pylon there to secure, he does not have to worry about it being unpowering his cannons. So we do see a nice army of roaches for TenryuRH with speed. No upgrades on the way as well. 4 more roaches in production, so it does look like he's going to be trying to bust this open with some roaches. Dark Shrine is down. We'll be warping in 4 Dark Templar. Going to be running into the gold base of TenryuRH, but there is a Spore Crawler there, so it will be spotted. And it does look like there will also be a run into TenryuRH's base, but the roaches do pull back and will try to go secure his expansion here. The gold base is being taken down very slowly by those Dark Templar. 2 Overseers are warped in, and those Dark Templar are going to be taken out pretty fast, as those roaches do a nice amount of damage to those Dark Templar. He's going to try and get them out of there, and he is able to escape with 2 Dark Templar, so that's good. At least he doesn't lose all of his forces there. Another 2 photon cannons going down, as well as a couple Stalkers being warped in and killing off this spotting overlord here. And he will be able to take it out. And another 4 gateways going down, as well as a fleet beacon. So maybe we're seeing some mothership play here. But all the while, there is a Hydralisk Den down, as well as Grooved Spines on the way for TenryuRH, and a large army of roaches and Zerglings coming in near to the base of TechnoBoy. And these Stalkers are stuck on the ramp here. He's going to want to micro them forward so he can use them all to attack. And it does look like these roaches are doing some nice damage to this army here of TechnoBoy, taking out those cannons. These Zerglings running around, taking out this cannon in the back as well. The Overseers over there to spot for any kind of dark Dark Templar play. He's going to want to try and micro these Stalkers a little bit more forward to take out those roaches. It only has 2 of them firing, now 4 of them. Not too sure how well Techno's going to be able to hold this off. 4 more Stalkers being warped in, another 3 Stalkers being warped in, and it does look like he's going to be able to hold this off, take out these Overseers and the rest of these roaches as well. But there is a nice large army of Zerglings running across the map right now, as well as two Hydralisks.